Gorgeous souls, welcome to this special edition, a special episode on heart and soul. And today it's September 29th. We have a full moon. We have a gorgeous day here in Switzerland at least. And we have a book launch. Yes, Janet is amazing. And she compiled this wonderful, gorgeous ebook of heart and soul. So welcome to this episode. Thank you so much, gorgeous book lady.
Oh, thank you. In case I don't know if you can see it so well, because it is an ebook. So it's available to download on Amazon, to your Kindle. There's also on iBooks and stuff. So yeah, you've got to check it out. So Heart and Soul, 10 ways to open your heart and soul. And this has been great fun because when we started doing the podcast, we were like coming up with our different topics. And then I said to Caroline, but we could do a book because we've both been writing blog posts and sharing stuff, both on the podcast and the YouTube, and doing our blog posts about these topics. And I said, wouldn't it be good if we could kind of take that and put it together? Because, from the topics that we've been talking about, I've written a blog post that maybe saying slightly different things or sharing slightly different things, and you've been doing yours. I thought, look, why don't we bring them together and create a book that then people can download who enjoy the show, and they're getting so much more. Because there's loads of links in there, loads of extra bits, lots of little extra gems as well. So it has been very exciting to do this. And we thought, what better time to bring it out into the world than on this special full moon?
Yes, I absolutely love it. And I love the cover you created, very flowery. So I choose something flowery as well to go with the book cover. And yes, there's so many extras, gorgeous insights, gifts, precious love from the heart and insights from the soul. So even if you've never watched a show or listened to a podcast, there is so much in it, and yeah, it's all shared with love and insights. And you mentioned something about this date because we are both Leos, both born in August, not that far away. So what's it for Leos?
Well, it said that when I was kind of looking at what would be a good date to launch the book, when I looked up and saw it was the full moon in Aries. And when actually you look into it, for Leos, it is a period of almost like a reawakening, new beginnings. So it's like letting go of the past and really moving into our authentic selves. And I felt that was quite important because you and I talk about this off camera as well, and how we wish to grow not only our business, but what we're doing in the world. And both as Leos, it's sort of like we have this almost like leadership role in what we're doing, but we do it from our heart and soul. And it was really exciting when I looked into that date and I went, I said to you, do you think we could get it out by the 29th? And yes, we have. It is there. It is available. And it just really resonated. And when I shared it with you, the whole thing about it for Leos, it being a very powerful, energetic point for us to start really doing what we are here to do, following our soul purpose, really embracing it and taking it forward. And I think that for both of us, we've kind of been doing stuff and we're doing our work, we're building our businesses. And we kind of has felt, when is it going to? And it sort of feels like, well, this is a sign from the universe that keep going, keep doing what we're doing and just grow it. And I think when we have talked about it before, we see it as very important work. We're both sort of heart and soul led, and we're light workers or light bringers. That we feel it's important to share our knowledge and wisdom into the world, and that's why we've got Heart and Soul, the podcast, but also the show, and then now this book. How do you feel about that, Caroline?
Absolutely love it. And I feel with the full moon, sort of the female energy, the
Yes.
light truly shining on us, on our book, on our endeavors, and bringing so much more light to the world, uplifting the energy and just sharing from our heart and soul and bringing a light to someone's long tunnel. I think that's always important. And also the full moon, I know that will be then the moon we covered, and it will be in book 2, probably those episodes, but the full moon is something coming to completion. And I think that's also very beautiful. We've done, this is episode 23, I think, and we've done so many amazing things, and bringing now a book to the world, birthing a book, launching this gorgeousness and it comes from our heart and soul, and we hope to touch many hearts and souls, and maybe just, bring that light of this full moon energy, female ways, that really divine femininity that is so important. And like you said, we are not that hardcore sellers and do. We are sort of like embrace yourself, listen to your heart, connect to your soul, and bring that wisdom forward. And it's a more silent way, a more compassionate way, a more nurturing way. And I think the time is now to shift because people need that nurturing. They are looking for someone to have compassion and accept them the way they are, and not only wanting to sell them and buy this and these 5 steps, or this is the only thing you need, and then you do that. Oh, you didn't do enough. It's about about embracing ourselves. And this book is helping so many gorgeous souls, and I know that. And I thank you, Janet. I mean, and to the listeners, if you feel called to bring a book, a soul book, and birthing that, Janet is your lady.
Oh,
contact her, get in touch with her. She has written and published many gorgeous books, and you can look her up at janetgroom.com or on Amazon. Just Google Janet Groom and see and feel into the energy. It's amazing, and it's beautiful put together with, it's just amazing. Look for yourself and let us know how that book feels for you.
Exactly. Can I just share, we did get invite to wonderful female souls that we know to give us ask them for some endorsements for the book and kind words of praise. And there was one, and I thought this is from Judith Quinn, and I kind of liked how she said it described the book. It kind of, when I read it, I went, oh, that's really cool, because that's who we are. And it says, reading this book feels like settling onto a comfy sofa with 2 lovely women holding the space for you to explore the energies and elements that will help both those with sensitive souls who find it difficult to cope in an overwhelming world. Isn't that lovely? So join us on that comfy sofa, grab a cuppa. And I think that was when we were talking about the show, it was what we were aiming to do is, grab a cup of coffee, cup of tea, whatever you want, come and listen with us and join in our talks are because it's conversations. And it's quite nice, I think, when you read the book, because there's your entries, my entries. We both are speaking in our voices, so you get to know us as well. And that was important because, you know, both of us have come from a place of being authentic, of being who we are. And it's taken us, we've both taken our journey to get to where we are today. And if you even feel called that that's something that you want to do, I mean, I know Caroline's work through the heart chakra, through love, is very powerful to move you forward. And I like to work with more soul level and making it fun. Both doing very similar work to take you to the space where you find your own connection back to your heart and soul. And that's what the 10 in this book is 10 ways to open your heart and soul. So it's like the first sort of start of that journey. Was there a bit in the book that you really love? What's your favorite topic, or was there something that stood out for you in this first book that you?
I mean, they were all gorgeous topics. I think just maybe talking about the angels was very uplifting, and just sharing it again. You know, it's not something I share often when I share about my work, but of course the angels are always with me in my energy healing and with me in my life. And I feel this topic gave a lot of comfort for so many that feel a bit lonely or weighed down, you know. And like you shared, if we connect, if we open our hearts and soul, the 10 ways, it's sort of, we feel authentic because we truly embraced ourselves, accepted ourselves, and also there lies the power, you know, and the female power, you know, the divine, powerful being we are. And in that, we know how to step forward. And it's not the do, but the be, come from that authentic love, compassion, and sharing. I think we both really love to share and inspire others and uplift one soul and heart at a time. What's your favorite topic?
It was hard when I was going through. I mean, like you, I love all of these topics. But I think actually one thing that stood out for me, because I know it's so important in my life, was the inner peace. And I know that for me, I'm a bit, I have a new puppy. It's a cockapoo, and cockapoos, somebody describes them as fizzy heads. And I think I've got a bit of a fizzy head because I just do so much and I jump from one thing to the other because I get bored and it's just how I am. And I think that fizzy headedness, I need to calm down. I need to find that space to just reconnect and bring everything back down to a calmer level. So I found for me, the inner peace was quite an important one. And I shared a meditation, which through the book you can link to and download. And for me, not long meditations, but a short one. And I know Caroline does beautiful meditations as well, so check out on her website. But it just really helps me to let go and come back to my heart and soul. And then I can get back. Because if I don't do that, the fizziness just keeps going. And then I can't sleep. And there's a whole sort of fallout of that. So that was a very important one for me. So yes, there's lots more in the book. So check it out. We'll share links to it as well, so you can get to it on Amazon as well. Mm-hmm. Anything else that you would like to?
Yeah, it's no, I think we covered it. I'm just so excited that this book is launching today, and I love collaboration. I love, thank you Judith and Sue for
Sue.
writing this gorgeous foreword. And yeah, and it also makes a gorgeous gift for a woman. So you can gift this book to someone who needs a bit more light, a bit more heart, a bit more soul, and just 10 ways. Just needs one way to open your heart and soul. But I think it's a great book to always come back to and then read another chapter, or just sort of like with oracle cards, sort of like, oh, and that's what I need today. And I love that. I love, sharing from my heart always. So thank you so much.
Oh no, it's been a real joy to collaborate and do both the show and the book. And of course, this is going to be a series. So as the show continues, there will be another book coming out for the next 10 episodes, and we will be sharing that hopefully before Christmas. I think we talked about maybe sort of early December. So watch out for that one. But you know, it is out there to share the good stuff. And, you know, if you're interested in sort of slightly more spiritual things, or we're interested in angels, or interested in oracle cards, or, you know, check out the book, because we do cover these, not in detail, but at least to give you somewhere to start with. And I think it's just a nice, as you sort of say, that you can delve into it. And even if you come back, you can even get something more out of the rereading, and you get two perspectives.
Exactly.
You've got that comfy sofa with the two of us.
And a cup of tea.
Tea, absolutely. So yeah, I'm thrilled. I'm excited today, and I can't wait to get started on the next one.
Yes, definitely. So yeah, I mean, this is book 1, and it comes from our hearts and guided through our soul. You know, it's sort of like channeled messages as well. Yes. And we'll be back on Tuesday for our regular episode. And you've already mentioned the word lightworker. So I'm looking very much forward to Tuesday's episode. Is there anything else you love to share, Janet?
No, I think that's it. We just wanted to share with you about the book, how excited we are, why it's a special date, why we've chosen this date, and please check it out and share the love. Is important. So, and we look forward to seeing you next Tuesday for another exciting episode of Heart and Soul.
Thank you so much. Sending you all so much love, and thank you, Janet, for putting this beautiful book together.
Oh, my pleasure. Absolute pleasure. Thank you.